Welcome to Electcom Automation. Now today's video we are going to learn how to use two-gun switch to control one bulb. So we are going to use these two switches that is here to control this bulb in two ways. That is, we can turn it on and off from this point, and we can also turn it on and off from this point. So I'm going to show you the connection with the wiring diagram. So just pay attention very attentively, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Forward it to your loved ones and your technicians. So let's get the connection done together, one after the other. So the first thing we are going to do is to connect the L1. This switch consists of L1, L2 and L. So L is the common terminal of this switch. So what we are going to do is to connect L1 of this switch to the L1 of this other switch, and L2 of this switch to L2 of this other switch. So let's do that immediately. Let me continue by showing you the circuit diagram as well, so that we will follow up from there. Now this is the circuit diagram of the switch. Alright, so these are the two switches with the common, which is L and L terminal, with L1 and L2 terminal. So this is my L1 in this other side and L2 terminal. So what are we going to do? We are going to connect L1 to L1, and we are going to connect L2 to L2 terminal. So let's get that done now. So this is my L1 of this other switch. Alright, so I'm done connecting to L1. So I'm going to connect it to the L1 of this other switch, which is here. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is to connect the L2 of this other switch to this other one. So this is my L2. So I'm connecting it here. Alright, I'm done with that. So I'm going to connect it to the L2 of this other switch. So this other switch, the L2, is this one. Alright, by so doing, we are done with this connection. So the next thing we are going to do is to bring in our lamp. So this is my lamp in this case. So our lamp consists of what? Neutral and live. So the live terminal of our lamp is going to enter the L, which is the common of this other switch. So I'm connecting it this way. This is my lamp, and it has entered the common. So let's do the connection together. So this is the live of my lamp. So I'm going to connect it to the common of this other switch. This is the common. Alright, so I'm done with that. So the next thing we are going to do is to connect the neutral of the lamp to the neutral of our outlet, which is going to be the neutral supply. So I'm going to use this as my outlet, and this is going to be my neutral. So I'm going to use the black cable here as the neutral of my outlet, connecting it to the neutral of the lamp. So this is my outlet. Let's do the drawing. This is my outlet, and this is the neutral, connecting the neutral of the lamp. So that is what I'm going to do now. Alright, so I'm done connecting the neutral of my outlet to the neutral of the lamp. I'm done with that. So the next thing we are going to do is to connect the live of the outlet to the live of this first switch. So this is switch 1, and this is switch 2. So I'm going to connect the live of the outlet to this switch, which is here, and this is the live, and this is the live of my outlet. So this is the L of this switch, which is here. As you can see, the L of this switch is here. So I'm going to connect it here now. Alright, so I'm done connecting it that way. Alright, so I'm done, and as you can see, our circuit is now complete. So all we are going to do now is to power the circuit and do our control using these two switch 1 and switch 2 to control this lamp at different positions. So this is my where I'm going to plug my outlet to, is to a socket. So I turn it on at that point. So you can see I can stay at this position of this switch to turn the switch on and to also turn it off. So as you can see, I can stay here to turn it off, I can stay here to turn it on, and I can stay at this position of the switch to turn the lamp on and to also turn it off. So that is just how to do the wiring of a two-way switching, which is called strappers. This switches has an application in staircase and in hospital, and where the distance of switching is very long. That is where you can apply this type of switching connection. So I hope you understand this video very well. If there is any question, feel free to drop it at our comment section, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Thank you.